is a memory. Today is history. Tomorrow is in the hands of one man.
Bond. You know the rest.
Tomorrow Never Dies is a 1997 action spy thriller. It is the 18th film in the James Bond series and stars Irishman Pierce Brosnan in his second outing as 007. Filmed on an estimated budget of $125 million, the film made back a whopping $355 million at the box office. Tomorrow Never Dies sticks to the simple yet classic formula of guns, girls and gadgets that has become so prevalent in the Bond series since 1964's Goldfinger. In this film, 007 must journey across Afghanistan, Germany and China to thwart crazed media mogul Elliot Carver's chaotic dreams of world domination. Ex-Berkeley radical Henry Gupter, played by magician Ricky Jay, obtains a missing US Army GPS encoder from a Russian arms bazaar. By use of stealth boat and the encoder, his employer Elliot Carver plans to send a British naval vessel off course into Chinese territory, thus triggering World War III, where Carver will monopolise the media rights of the coverage. The device interferes with the onboard navigation system of the Devonshire, sending the boat off course and into Chinese waters. The Brits are warned by the Chinese Air Force to leave their waters immediately. Fooled by their now malfunctioning radar, the Navy ignorantly stands their ground, presuming they are still in international waters. Carver's men disperse a sea drill to sink the Devonshire, fooling the onboard officers into thinking that it is a Chinese torpedo. The villains then launch a missile at the Air Force's MiGs, making it look like the British have retaliated. Unbeknownst to the surviving sailors, the stealth boat appears to have answered their screams and has come to rescue them. Stamper, Carver's personal bodyguard, begins firing on the drowning men with an assault rifle using Chinese military-issued ammunition, whilst one of his droogs captures the massacre on camera. Stamper calls into Carver, reporting the good work he and his men have just carried out. Carver's eyes gleam with delight as he now possesses the perfect story to launch his media empire. Admiral Roebuck is adamant that the ship was in international waters and the GPS system on board the Devonshire is completely accurate. M refutes these claims, stating they cannot be certain. She is hesitant to send troops to China. The Defence Minister is in total agreement with M, but after 007 presents him with the latest copy of Carver's newspaper, Tomorrow, with a headline reading 17 British sailors murdered, the Minister swiftly changes his mind. He gives M an ultimatum of 48 hours to investigate before sending in the naval fleet. She decides to send her best and brightest out into the field to save the world from terror yet again. Tomorrow Never Dies is Brosnan's second outing as the super spy, and is clearly grown to be more confident and comfortable in the role. Michelle Yeoh of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon fame is one of the first Bond girls that can legitimately go toe-to-toe with 007, and is truly far from a damsel in distress. The debuting David Arnold provides an excellent score for the picture. Arnold would go on to work on 4 more Bond pictures before sadly being dropped after 2008's Quantum of Solace. Tomorrow Never Dies has the unique characteristic of having 2 theme tunes, a fixture missing from modern Bond films. K.D. Lang provides the fantastically bombastic Surrender. Cues from the song can be heard throughout the film. Lang's song was originally meant to be played over the film's main title, but was swapped out for Sheryl Crow's more pop-friendly song, Tomorrow Never Dies. Producers were so impressed with director Roger Spottiswood's effort, they wanted him back for the sequel, but Spottiswood's declined, stating he wanted to go out on a high. Cinematographer Robert Elswit does a fantastic job of catching the varying elements of multiple locations in the film, whether it be snow-capped mountains of the Alps, downtown Hong Kong, or picturesque islands of Vietnam, as well as working on other films like Nightcrawler, The Town and Boogie Nights. Elswit would go on to win an Oscar for his work on There Will Be Blood. For fans of action movies such as Die Hard and True Lies, make sure to check out Tomorrow Never Dies.